gentlemen, pirates and pirates, welcome aboard the Rumboyz Fantasy Network. It's your boy, your captain, the Admiral speaking, Rumboyz Robbie. Ladies and gentlemen, cheers to me. Cheers to you. It's all the Rumboys and girls. What it do, dilly dilly. And listen, ladies and gentlemen, have we got a show for you? We got fantasy football. You're probably going to get some live reactions to the Stanley Cup because Game 5 is going down as well. We're going to be breaking down all the hottest topics and latest and greatest breaking news in the NFL. But most of all, we're going to have some fun and knock back a couple of cold ones while we do it. All right? So let's go ahead. Let's make it do what it do. Make sure that you like, you comment, you subscribe here to the YouTube channel. Check us out on Twitch. Make sure that you share the stream, share the content, all right? Retweet each other's tweets, sharing the content, all that good stuff. First things first that I want to remind you guys, though. You see this right here? You see this? You see that logo? All 22? That's right, ladies and gentlemen. All 22 is here, all right? The newest, the latest, and greatest fantasy football platform powered by Pro Football Focus. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. PFF, all 22. Think about it, all right, as your Madden franchise mode, if you will, all right? I know I've been saying that a lot, all right? If you've ever, better yet, if you've ever been playing fantasy football and then the offensive lineman ends up getting a touchdown and you don't get any points for it, well, now's your chance. Have you ever, just seen an immaculate punt and you're like, oh, I wish I would have gotten a little bit of skin off of that, or I could have, ended up beating my league mates with that, Well, now you can, all right? We're drafting offensive linemen, punters, kickers, defensive interior, linebackers, DBs, the whole 9 yards. What it sounds like is what it is, all 22. You got to go to all22.com and utilize promo code Rumboyz to get 40% off your all 22 subscription as well, all right? We're going to save you we're going to save you a little bit of money, all right? A premium subscription. You're going to get 40% off when you use our promo code that you see down below. All right, so make sure you guys go ahead and take care of that. Also, I want to remind everybody, look, you see already this logo here, Monkey Knife Fight. I want to remind everyone as well to utilize promo code Rumboyz over on Monkey Knife Fight for all your daily fantasy player prop needs. Get on over to monkeyknifefight.com. Start winning some money, all right? Whether you're a fan of NHL, MLB, UFC, NFL, NBA, I know a lot of acronyms I'm dropping, okay? No matter what sport, Monkey Knife Fight has daily fantasy player props for you. And when you use our promo code Rumboyz, we're going to match you on your very first deposit all the way up to $100. All right, so make sure you get that done as well. See? Boom. 2 things we checked off the list. All right, go and make a list. We're checking it twice. I'm going to find out if you're naughty or nice. If I see you on the Stacks app, make sure that you download the Stacks app as well. Make content very seamlessly with some of your favorite content creators. Without further ado, let's get into the cast and crew. Ladies and gentlemen, first up, give it up for the patron saint of fantasy football. Ladies and gentlemen, it is St. Pat FF.
What's up, guys? Happy Friday. Robbie, what do you say we go get thrown out of an Applebee's tonight?
I am so down. If the Avs win, okay. The stream could possibly end early if the Avs win because I might hop my black ass in a car.
I'm driving out to Colorado. We're making this happen. We're getting thrown out to a fucking Applebee's tonight. Let's go.
Fucking Applebee's. Ladies and gentlemen, next up, you guys got to give it up for Pangs.
Oh, so fucking tired.
What's up, guys? I got the apple. Yeah, I know, Pat. I got it. I was laughing really hard in the background. I'm sure Robbie was seeing that. What's up, guys? I am in the underdog now. 60 fucking teams heavier overnight because Superflex was released yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
So that's it. I'm fucking
you can
tired.
see it in your hips.
Tired of drafting. Tired of fucking drafting. I don't know shit about Superflex. I'm fucking doing it. It seems pretty self-explanatory.
I will teach you. I will teach you.
You need to teach me how to Dougie. That's the part I need to know first. I need that for
teach me how to Dougie. Ladies and gentlemen, next up.
Came back for a minute.
This is just coming back.
Never came back though.
Ladies and gentlemen, speaking of coming back and being back, you gotta give it up. It's your boy, straight up representing the 6. Canada stand up. It's your boy Raj. What's good?
What's good, yo? Canada, the land of fucking freedom, because y'all don't have abortions no more.
Oh,
Putin,
yo,
monopoly money, and legalized weed, motherfuckers. Canada.
Did you really just shout out Vlad? Oh no! Oh, you were talking about the gravy shit.
What? No,
You said Putin.
No,
poutine.
no,
Poutine.
no,
He said
Poutine. Okay.
Poutine.
I heard Putin.
No.
I'm like, why are we shouting out that guy? Fuck that guy.
no,
No,
fuck
what the fuck, man? Gosh, you're Pat. So, ladies and gentlemen, last but certainly not least, give it up for David Gillespie.
What's going on, fellas? How you mofos doing, man?
Dude, we're great. Welcome back. Welcome
Glad to be back. Only request I have, if anything, is if Raj would be willing to maybe smuggle my ass across the border up to Canada because our country's just fucking up so much. That's my only request. You know?
Shit blows like for real.
I'm ready to move now. I'm right nearby. I'm right just below Vancouver. So over here in Seattle. So it's an easy trip. It's an easy trip just to get me across. That's all I need. So.
Bro, hey, I'm with it. Well, hey, fellas, it is a Friday night. This is how we do it. It's Friday night. So you know how we got to do. We got to start the show off right. Cheers to me. Cheers to you. All the rum boys and girls, what it do. Dilly dilly.
Penis.
My fucking gosh, Ping.
I don't mind my cats. They're fucking staring at me because they're hungry. All right, I'll feed you. I'll be back.
Yeah, fucking feed them.
To
start the show off, all right. A great has retired, all right, at the tight end position. Ladies and gentlemen, Rob Gronkowski. Give it up for Gronk. Give it up. Should I just like chug this first beer for Gronk? Like
And then spike it?
No.
Yeah.
Do it.
Gets all over the webcam. We just lose Robbie's signal and shit. Oh,
fuck you, David.
You're chugging like Aaron Rodgers.
No,
yeah,
David
you pussy. No, I'm kidding.
David just made beer come up my nose. Oh my god,
I love it. That's what I'm here for.
Hey, give it. Fuck, god damn you, David. My nose burns. What are your thoughts on Gronk's retirement? Too soon? How does this affect the Tampa Bay Bucks? What does this do to Cameron Brate's value? So on and so forth. Pat. God damn it, take it away.
I'll start
straight,
straight fantasy value. Cameron Brate doesn't change anything for me. His 4 games last year with Gronk out, he didn't do anything with it. It was OJ Howard that did stuff. I'm not rushing to get him. He's going to be like tight end 20, 25. You're not leaving a redraft with him. I don't care about him in Dynasty. I'll let Pang talk best ball on that. In terms of Gronkowski, I found it really funny that he retired 79 days before the Bucks' first game. He could take a 69-day vacation, come back 10 days before the season, and be ready to go week 1.
Oh, God.
It could happen, and I wouldn't put it past Gronk in planning that out.
Well, is he smart enough to even think of that? Because he's kind of like
someone would have told it to him, and he could have just made it happen.
If someone told to him, yeah, I would expect that could be in the cards.
But expect to see him in some more commercials. AARP. I don't know.
Fucking hate those.
I don't know. Like maybe he'll be like the new spokesperson for diabetes. I don't know. But I look forward to whatever he does, as long as it's not like the same commercial every commercial break.
Okay. What you got, Payne? What's your take?
I mean, I used to call him Radaka Gronk.
God.
Every time he would go fuck shit up, I'd be like, it's Radaka Gronk. Fucking shit was hilarious. Is he the greatest tight end of all time? Probably. That's close. Arguably. I think it's hard to argue against him. I mean, sure, the only thing you argue is he played too rough and broke his body. I mean, like, it's not even like a negative you can say to the guy. Dude was too huge. It destroyed too much. Yeah, maybe he comes back. We'll see. I didn't draft shit of him in best ball this year. Fucking zero. He's too expensive. He's so good. As a Dolphins fan, I know Dolphins were talking shit about him missing the tackle as a safety tight end that one game, but I had to put them in their place. I was like, hey guys, he's seen more. He has more rings than we've seen playoff games, and I didn't even know that's fucking possible. Like, why are you talking shit? That'd be like a guy that fucked your girl, and you're like, well, just because you stole her from me doesn't mean that I did have sex with her too. No, you got stolen. Fuck up. You still stole my girl. There's nothing to talk about here. So I don't know. It's bad. So that's it. I don't know what to say. I'm sure there's gonna be plenty of Gronk shit coming up, but maybe he retires.
I don't think he's gonna unretire. I'm gonna.
I don't think so at this point either. But it'd be such a Gronk thing, man. I'm sure Brady is like in his ear, just like, man, come on. Want to win more rings? It'd be weird, right? Like, it's fucking Tom Brady. He's gonna be like, yo, Gronk, I'm fucking like 12 years older than you. Come on, there's one more run.
It's like Brady, you're fucking playing quarterback, and the refs put a pillow underneath you every time you get hit. Oh, fucking! Oh my gosh, Avs have just slightly more shots on goal, 19 to 16 shots on goal. Tampa is up 2-1 right now, 9-12 in the second. Plenty of time to where the Avs can come back. Just want to make sure that we're keeping everybody updated on what's happening during the game. I did just tweet out that we are going to be dropping some Stanley Cup reactions because I'm trying to get drunk. Raj, your take. And yeah, we care about hockey here in Colorado.
Care about Michigan.
Yeah.
I'm Canadian. I don't give a shit about it. Good for you. Anyways,
they're gonna deport your ass, Raj.
Fake ass Canadian.
They probably will. That's fine.
Send you to North Dakota.
Oh, what the fuck? Cleveland lives there. What the hell?
Raj's a fake ass Canadian.
Shut the fuck up. All right. Anyways, so I wasn't even here for the topic. Something about Gronk retiring and who's better than him.
Gronk retiring.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
How does this affect Tampa Bay and Cameron Brate's ADP? And do you think that there's a possibility that he may even fucking unretire?
All right. So I'll just go from the.
Oh fuck yeah, Leafs. Yes, I am bandwagoning this hard as fuck. I'm trying to go to the bars and meet drunk hockey chicks, like be like, yo, what's up? Yeah, you like sports? I like sports too. Yeah, let's go have a one night stand. With consent, obviously. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Continue.
Already, sorry.
All right. So is he the greatest? I'm gonna just add this topic in myself. Is he the greatest of all time? Fuck no. That's Tony G.
Tony Gonzalez. Yeah.
Or Antonio Gates. I fucking would put Antonio Gates over that motherfucker. Bro. That's just
you would put Antonio Gates over Tony Gonzalez or Gronk?
Over Gronk.
Oh, okay. That's obvious. Yeah.
Right? I mean, yeah. Okay. Hey, fuck you stupid cat.
Yo, dude, I fucking love puck bunnies, bro. Shout out to puck bunnies.
Fuck you. Anyways, all right. How does it affect the Bucks? Dude, I'm fucked. Okay. How does it affect the Bucks? Tom Brady loses his best friend. What are you gonna do about it? Fucking Tom should have been retired 5 years ago.
He lost Wes Welker. He was fine.
What the fuck? It's just another white guy, bro. The fuck could be begging groceries and.
Is it Gronk though? Like he's the epitome of
it's Gronk. I mean,
a typical white dude,
True.
He's a college frat boy.
Yeah.
Not wrong. Okay. He lost his new best friend after Antonio Brown went fucking crazy.
Went crazy. That motherfucker was already crazy. He was like 5 episodes of Dr. Phil levels of crazy.
Yeah.
Like that. True. Yeah.
They dedicate a whole fucking season to him trying to help him out.
Hey, in the chat, should Robbie go with the joint or should I smoke a bowl? Y'all comment. Let me know. Y'all vote joint or bowl.
Whichever gets you the puck bunnies. Like you get into that consensual fight, you both put them up, and then you just take your shirt and pull it over the back of her head and just go for it.
Exactly.
Fucking weirdo. Okay, Raj. Well, I respect your half-ass take.
Hey, yo, I wasn't fucking done yet.
Okay,
Excuse me.
Say some
Who's
shit
mom's
with
calling?
convention. Say some shit with a convention. And who the fuck has a house phone?
It's not me, is it?
Bitch. Yeah, I don't know who the fuck's calling. Yo,
Sounds
My
like
office, my office fucking became where the house phone gets kept. I don't fucking know. All right,
Answer the question, Raj.
shut the fuck up. All right, Cameron Brate. He hasn't done shit. He's not gonna do shit.
Lick of dark.
I'm down. Bring me a fucking dirt frog, nigga. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna tell you, bro. I'll lick that shit. Oh, no. That's the one that kills you. Never mind.
Yeah,
I
that's
thought
the poisonous shit.
I thought that's the one
right?
that gets you fucking high. I'm not gonna lie. I thought that was. All right.
Licking
Oh.
frogs get you high, Elvis? I didn't know.
There's a
that.
frog.
Holy
Yeah, there's
shit.
a frog. There's a frog.
or
that
a
gets you-
toad or
gets you-
something?
Yeah, fuck
Yeah.
that.
The
dude.
ayahuasca frog or some shit. I don't even
Yeah.
know. That's wild.
All right. Raj, fucking talk about football, please. While this hellacious fucking hockey game is taking place. All right, Raj is answering the phone. David, you
Okay.
take his turn.
So yeah, I mean Gronk retiring. I might be an outlier here, but I really don't know if he's actually going to fully commit to retirement. Remember last time he did, was it fall in the 2019 season when Brady was gone? You know, he was crying on TV, talking about how painful it was to go through the football season because he dealt with such a significant toll with injuries. And then all of a sudden he does a complete 180 and joins his boy, Tom Brady, the subsequent season. So like, I don't really know if this time it's going to be for real because he could easily 180. And even his agent said that this dude could totally 180 in his split second comeback.
But do we believe in agents? Like, do we really trust agents?
Do we believe in Gronk though? Because again, he's already 180, Like that's the thing. He might be Brett Favre'ing it over and fucking over again, for all we know, You never know. Like he's that kind of guy who, like, I feel like he kind of lives in the moment. He's a frat dude. Like that kind of like epitomizes the frat dude's mindset, just living in the moment and going fucking ape shit. And so yeah. Or I'm sorry, it was fall in the 2018 season he retired. Excuse me,
Mhm.
and then came back after one season to 2020 to join Brady. But anyways, if it is for good though, I don't think he's the all-time greatest tight end. He's certainly top 5 though. The only reason why I wouldn't say he's all-time
Give me your
greatest.
top 5 right now with big dick energy. Go.
Okay, so top
You can't
5.
think. Don't think through this. Go.
So number 1 is easy Tony Gonzalez. Number 2, Antonio Gates. Number 3, I mean, do I go Jason Witten? I know it sounds blasphemous, but hear me out. It's only because of longevity. Obviously, the biggest peak of any tight end, it was easily
Not
Rob
Shannon
Gronkowski.
Sharp. Not
No.
Shannon Sharp. Not Shannon Sharp
No.
at 3.
No, I say
You gonna do Unk like that? You gonna do Unk
Yeah.
like that?
Witten was
You doing
pretty
Unk like that?
special.
Huh?
You doing Unk like that? You really doing Unk
Yeah,
like that
absolutely.
right
Because Shannon Sharp wasn't the complete tight end compared to other
now?
guys.
Shay,
Shannon Sharp
I
was
ain't
a
say
great
it.
receiver.
Shay, I ain't say it. I ain't say it, Shay. This
I can
motherfucker
see
down
Shannon
here.
Sharp, but I can see an argument for Jay Witten at the top, man. He was there around for a
Yeah.
while.
You got to score on that.
What's
All
that?
right, I'll give you Jason Witten. Okay, I'll give you Jason Witten at 3. Who's 4?
Okay, 4, it probably Rob Gronkowski. I would probably
Rob?
say, I mean,
So like,
I wrote
where does Unk rank then? Where are we putting
Shannon
Unk in this
Sharp would be
conversation?
5. Shannon
Okay.
Sharp would be 5. I think that's how I would. Off the top of my head, I feel like I'm missing someone off the top of my head, but I don't.
Treat your fucking drunk.
I can't. I can't think of it off the top of my head, but I think that's how I would grade. Spontaneously, that's how I would grade out because he was a complete tight end, and no one peaked like he did. I mean, you talk about vintage Gronk, 2011 to 2014, man. This guy was unbelievable, man. I mean, 17 touchdowns he scored one season as a tight end with 1,300 yards
Gronk was
receiving.
Marshawn Lynch with wide receiver hands. It was
Unbelievable,
pretty
man.
gross.
Gronk was what Aaron Hernandez could have been without the murder.
I mean, but
Oh,
Gronk
no.
was an especially great blocker too. At the same time, like
Gronk was
I
murdering
know
people
y'all
in the
laugh at
field, and
that.
they never sent him to jail. It was pretty
I'll-
bad.
Nobody laughed at that.
I'll never forget in 2014 when they were going against the Colts, and he literally delivers this block that was like
Stanford called it.
some shit out of like Blindside. You know that one crazy block Michael Orr had in the
Yeah, I
movie?
love Keith.
That was like what he did to Sergio Brown that game. That like I will never forget. And that's the kind of stuff you saw from him. In addition to the spectacular receiver,
I want to address this. I want to now address this. Is Gronk the tight end version of Luke Kuechly, or is Kuechly the linebacker version of Gronk? Like,
it's close, yeah.
Yeah.
Kuechly, I think, had a okay, so Gronk had it probably a shorter prime because he was constantly plagued with injuries. Kuechly wasn't as plagued with injuries as Gronk was, because there were so many seasons where Gronk's season just came to a screeching halt, But do I want him to come back? I don't care either way. I'm not the biggest fan of Gronk personally, especially after what he did to Tre'Davious White. I just lost a ton of respect. I mean, I thought it was just so fucked up what he did to him.
What did you do to him?
Do you remember it was in 2017, I want to say, where he was getting his ass whooped by Tre'Davious White in coverage. And the way he took it out on him was he was going for, I think he was going for a block. Tre'Davious White somehow fell down. And Gronkowski straight up pile drives his ass, giving him the fucking elbow or whatever, or the people's elbow, whatever it is. On the guy and concusses him and knocks him out for a significant stretch.
Your pussy is going in.
I was like, man, fuck that dude. Like, I lost so much respect from him. He didn't even apologize to him. It was so tacky. But is he an all-time great? Absolutely. Do I know if he's going to retire or not? I wouldn't put it past him to come back. I think all it takes is Brady's little nudge, and then that could get him back up and running again.
Fuck it, I'm in, and he's just like,
yeah, exactly. Oh, you're twisting my arm long enough to say we could just win another Super Bowl. I'm fucking back.
I love Scamper's comment though, man. I love Kuechly. I was actually devastated when Kuechly retired.
Yeah,
that was a mainstay of all my Madden teams.
I think wasn't it concussions that came back to bite him?
Yeah.
It was a little bit of everything. I think he was also had back issues at some point too.
Yeah.
These dudes that play at all their life, literally, and they're playing at the most physical level of a physical sport. Because you can't look at Kuechly and Gronk and tell me they were playing the same sport as other people. They were playing hard as fuck. There's who was the other guy? There was Sean Lee was another one. There was another defensive entity for the Chargers used to just play fucking Merriman. Sean Merriman was super ham for a little while. These guys,
he was good. I think steroids and all that.
He was going hard as shit too. But
real quick, because I want to drop a take on this one. I feel like for what Gronk gave us as fans, no matter what range of fan you are, whether you are the super wild, crazy fanatic of just your own team or just the game, or whether you're just super casual, whether you're just Chad in fucking accounting, and you're just oh yeah, I kind of follow football, or whether you're you're a fantasy head. Gronk gave us at the tight end position some of the most purest, passionate play that as a viewer we could have ever really asked for. And with this generation of fan, he very, very, very much had this ability to appeal to Gen Z from a marketing standpoint, that at the tight end position, I feel like I wouldn't be shocked, for the parents that aren't afraid of letting their kids play, football at the youth level. I wouldn't be shocked how many kids out there during that era were I want to be Gronk. I want to go play tight end. That would not surprise me whatsoever. Kind of that same effect that when we saw kids showing up to Pop Warner practice, with the Odell Beckham haircuts, all because that one catch. Gronk had you out there spiking a ball if you were part of this generation of youth. I think that he's done great things for the tight end position. From a fantasy football standpoint, just of what he did to pioneer the tight end position. I feel like tight end premium isn't as popular of a format if you don't have the Kelsey Kittles, the Gronks. The Witten was a part of that era at the beginning, kind of that threshold. It was really Tony G and Antonio Gates, like many of you guys have mentioned, that really pioneered that tight end position era in fantasy football. So without those other greats that came before Gronk, you kind of don't get what Gronk was for you in fantasy football.
Yeah.
Gronk is. I'm gonna go on record, and I am going to put the acronym HOF behind the name Rob Gronkowski. I think that Gronkowski at that position is a Hall of Famer because of what he has contributed to the game. And then, and if we want to do the whole ring arguments, then we can definitely fucking hash that out. But I don't think that at this position we really need to. Like I said, yo, what's up? Hey, Slip, what's good, man? Mr. Not Analytics. Yo, make sure you guys check them boys out. I gotta come on that show again. What's
Happy
up, Craig?
birthday, Craig.
Scamper's already up in here. Gronk is way more cerebral than he puts out there too. It's a charade. Oh no, it's definitely a charade. In terms of greatest of all time, like I said, I'll say Hall of Famer.
Who's your top 5, by the way? Is he in your top 5 or how high?
Top 5. I'm gonna go Gonzalez. I'm gonna go Gates.
like it.
I am going to go Sharp.
Sharp
Right.
over Gronk, really?
Yeah, I'm gonna go Sharp over Gronk.
Really
just because
now?
of
Okay.
just because of who Unc Shay is.
Because he
and
did
then-
it
and then
first,
I'll-
you think?
Yeah, it's
That's
really
always
it really
fair.
is about that. For me, it is about
I
that
see.
as a purist.
Mhm.
And I know
Paving
that
the
that's
way.
wrong, but I do the
I
same
think
thing
it's
when you ask
right.
me. But when
I
you
think it's
ask me,
right, easy.
I do the same thing though when you ask me, okay, well, LeBron, Kobe, or Jordan. I'm literally like Jordan, Kobe, LeBron. I do the same thing, so it's not anything that we haven't seen me do.
Well, like
I
the
mean,
old timers do the same shit with like they'll say like a Johnny Unitas.
I'm
is
not
the
a
greatest of
fucking
all
old
time, you know?
timer.
No.
Look my ass, David.
I'm saying the old timers will say Johnny Unitas. You know, you're not gonna say Johnny Unitas. He was way before your
No,
time.
but like the first means a lot, right? Like it's because it's innovation. Right?
Those people are still like Montana over Brady. It's still Joe Montana. It's like
Or
no,
like Jim
you-
Brown is the GOAT.
I mean, you
And
can
so
argue
people-
Montana because he's never lost a Super Bowl. That's a fucking fair argument. You can't even get mad at that.
I don't even argue
That
Montana.
argument
Like,
only exists because of
You're
Jordan
not.
and LeBron.
You're not. That you cannot argue. You can't make quarterback arguments in 2022.
That argument
I'm sorry.
exists
That
because it
argument's
fucking
dead.
happened. You can't.
That
you
argument
never
exists.
lose.
That argument
exists.
existed years ago.
Being
Hey,
the
that argument
GOAT means
existed.
You never lose,
Fuck.
and he never lost. It's hard to argue against that.
Pang.
So
That
Bill
argument.
Russell,
That
the greatest
argument was a
basketball player.
thing.
Like
Oh.
we take these things
No.
to their logical conclusions, and we
I mean, I would say probably Brady.
Is
but
Kelsey a
it's
top
really
five
hard.
already? I think
he's
that
right
Kelsey-
outside. If you
I
ask
think
me.
that Kelsey can jump Gronk. I think that Kelsey can jump Gronk and Shay. I think Kelsey can jump Gronk and Shay.
It
Straight
could
up.
be this year. Yeah.
what
It
does
could be.
Kelsey need to do this year to jump the two
Another
of them?
Pro Bowl season, if you ask me.
Just
I don't think
be
he's-
just
just-
be tight end one. Just be tight end
Because
one.
there's a reality where with Hill out of there that he gets 1,400 yards and 15 touchdowns.
Kelsey has 2 rings.
The,
Like,
the
if
only
we
thing
wanna
I'm a
even
little
bring that
concerned about
in-
is the age, because he's coming in 33 now. You know.
Sure.
Yeah. So like that's where I don't know if we'll see those numbers, but I still think we'll see an All Pro caliber year.
Hey, Hazel, yeah, definitely,
think it's 2
Joe.
rings.
I don't know. I don't like. I feel like this is a position that for years to come, like kind of like going back to how Gronk impacted the youth. This is going to be a position that your kids are going to be asking to play. Like this is going to be a position that is going to gain popularity because of what he's done. What has Vernon Davis done for y'all? Vernon Davis, bro, that yeah.
Come
Hey,
on.
that motherfucker. Hey yo, y'all, really quick. Hey, really quick. Take a sip of your beer if you saw Stephen A's fuck up today.
Oh, I didn't see it. What did he do?
All right, I'm going to do it because I'm the only person here. So they're talking about the Deshaun Watson thing and how Cleveland messed up, and he was like, Cleveland. He was like, Cleveland is stupid for even giving him that money. He was like, the only person in Cleveland history, in Cleveland sports history, that has lifted the curse and done anything for Cleveland or the surrounding cities. He's like, he's like, is LeBron James. And literally right after he says LeBron James, he slips up and he goes, that nigga right there.
Are you
on
serious?
ESPN.
No.
Dog.
Oh,
Bro, right there. And then, hey, and check it out. Didn't skip a beat. Just kept going.
Are you serious? Oh my god.
On air.
That's wild. I remember a few years back there was this like viral moment where like someone thought he said N-word please on the air, but like he
No,
spoke so fast like it was crazy. So this wouldn't be the first time potentially, you know.
And he's not. And here's the thing: ESPN is not doing anything about it.
Oh man. Well, he's the face of ESPN. Like that, he's like the poster child for ESPN. Right now,
Hey, when you pay $10 million to one analyst, I don't even know if you can afford to fire him.
Yeah.
Like,
Jesus.
bro, how do you do that? Disney owns you, and Disney can't afford to lose Stephen A. Smith. Disney.
Is there a clause in his contract that says he gets fired, without pay because of some shit like that?
Hey, it's on. Hey, go check it out. It's on my Facebook page. It's on my
That's
Facebook,
hilarious.
bro. It is. Mm-hmm. when you see it, I watched it 20 times. I was like, that didn't really happen.
Well, as someone who used to be in TV and all that stuff, like I Jones for those like live
Bro.
fuck ups, on TV. It's so hilarious.
Hey, one of the comments, you know the kid Glowy, the social media influencer.
Yeah, no.
You've definitely seen his content. He goes. Stephen A. Smith thought that he was on LeBron's barber shop because you know how that show was like unfiltered, bro.
Oh, I've heard him swear before, but yeah, it's on like podcasts. It's not on ESPN because they're owned by Disney. You gotta keep that shit clean.
Clean, dude. It was
Everybody's owned by Disney.
Remember the Knicks game
a
couple years ago where one of the players came up and was like arguing about a call that was being made by the ref and goes, "That's fucking bullshit."
Hey, before we go into the next topic, I want to address Scamper's comment here. Like, how many guys have we seen like this where it's like, and again, Antonio Gates' career is significantly more effective. We've seen this, so like it's really about. I'm at the point where I'm ranking greatest of all times and I'm comparing past eras to current day players. I'm now at the point where there are certain criteria and just certain things that I'm tossing out the window. How long you've played is one of those things that I'm willing to kind of sway on.
Longevity is valuable. It's valuable.
But it's not. But like how we mentioned, no Mercedes Lewis.
I would say effective longevity matters, right? Like Mercedes Lewis is like fine, but like you can't sit there and tell me that Antonio, Gates. That one of the reasons we don't have him up there is because the motherfucker was put up there for a decade.
This is effective. I'll say that so like Vernon Davis, like that's effective longevity enough and impact enough at the time position that where like I can maybe go like top 20. He wasn't that impactful.
Yeah,
I feel like he was pretty impactful. I feel like
Lewis won't get a single Hall of Fame vote. Like he's like, with all due respect, he's not that great.
But I don't think that Scampers is saying that. But I think that what Scampers is saying with this comment is that when you're doing a GOAT list, you got to keep things into perspective, and I think that's the bigger piece that Scampers is addressing here is keep an open mind, and there's more to it than just how long a player has played, So I like that he addressed that and dropped that comparison.
But I'm just back for Davis. Like the only thing that he really affects is how people talk about Kyle Pitts coming into the draft. Like they use him as like the rookie of, oh my god, you know what? This is what happens when you draft a rookie tight end this early. Like look at
Craig.
I love Algie Crumpler.
Nobody could stop me with the Michael Vick to Algie Crumpler freaking connection in Madden, bro. Because I would just roll left. Let Algie line up on the right side of the line and fucking take off on a slant. Bop, and just
they had legit chemistry, man. It was awesome,
Heath Miller, I see that one.
Brad Bolt, hashtag 9-inch dong is back. Hey, guys, remember, all right, you need to have an active all 22 subscription. July 4th weekend, we're trying to kick off the very first annual all 22 Rumboyz draft. All right, we're gonna do it on stream. Like it's the very first draft that has ever been live streamed for all 22. Nobody has live streamed an all 22 draft. How it's gonna go, we don't know. We've never done this.
It's gonna be terrible.
Listen, it's gonna be a shit show. Okay,
I'm gonna do what the Browns did. I'm gonna overpay on a QB that might not play this year. It'll be good times.
Dude, hey,
it's all uphill from there.
You need to have an active all 22 account. You guys got to be interacting with the Rumboyz. Brad, he's already earned a spot in that league. We're gonna be looking for more folks to give away. Just keep dropping hot takes. Make sure that you share the content. All right, sharing the content. You may never know. I may go on Twitter and see if you shared, Rumboyz After Dark or hashtag Rumboyz After Dark or anything like that. And I may just randomly give out a spot. All right. So y'all be ready. Y'all be ready. Jordan Reed.
Pull up Z2 really quick too.
I'm
all about Heath Miller. I think Heath Miller
is nice.
People are going to say Vernon Davis would rank higher. I think Heath Miller ranks higher than him, in my opinion.
Really?
Because he got to do it for so many years of consistency. He was a guy that would get you 500 yards a season and a tight end when he had great weapons. Got 2 rings? I think it's 2 rings. Good pass.
Yeah, he got
blocker,
2 rings. Yeah.
Like run block, all that stuff. He was always there, so he was relevant for his entire career, all the way until like his early 30s. I'll give him props for that.
Let's go ahead. We're going to switch gears. All right. We are going to stay on the fantasy talk right here, right now. All right. Really quick for all of our viewers that are here for the Stanley Cup reactions. It is into the second. You still have Tampa Bay up 2-1. Okay. But I know that over under previous to the game was sitting at a solid 6. You still have plenty of time where some more goals can get scored here. Colorado, make it happen, Captain. All right, so there's our Stanley Cup Finals update at the end of the second. Call your shot. Who gets cut before the season? All right, that's the first part of this. One fantasy player that is currently being drafted who will not be on their team come September. And actually, for you guys, I'll extend it to the trade deadline. So let's say that they can make the team, right? But they end up getting traded before that midseason trade deadline. Wow, Craig saying
just stick on this tight end talk. I'm all about it, man.
Franks, Packers legend.
Who said John Bates? He's been fucking with me on my content.
John
Bates,
Bates.
baby. Washington football. Costing Commanders, baby. John Bates.
Scamper says that a player that'll be cut even before December. He's saying Sammy Watkins. Let's start with you, David, because you're going to start this one off.
Well,
who you got?
You know what? Sorry, skip me for a second. Come back to me. I'm still thinking on this question. I'm really dumbfounded as to who I'm going to give an answer for.
It's easy. Just grab some random 7th round guy that was drafted and just say his name. It's so fucking easy.
I can't think of. I'm trying to think. Yeah,
you can make up names. You know, no one's gonna fucking know.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, I got
Dalton Beed, the guy that's coming from like.
We got Miles Gaskin. Hold on, we got Miles.
Gaskin. That's interesting.
That's an interesting. I like that.
I don't know,
like
man.
that.
Hingle McCringleberry, man. This guy is not getting enough.
Penn State University. I like that one.
Peel, really?
Oh god.
He's got a great touchdown celebration.
Raj, who are you thinking?
Yeah.
All right. I mean, so I could obviously go with the safe, easy pick and say like something like Baker or whatever, because who knows what's gonna happen with him? He could totally get cut. What I would go with though, I just had his name. Zach Moss. Could be
Zach Moss.
my opinion. Yeah. I mean, they obviously have Devin Singletary, who they like at least a little bit. And then they just drafted James Cook. They just brought in David Johnson. David Johnson. Right. I feel like he's probably the next guy.
Hey,
I'm gonna give you mad props on that. I'm gonna give you mad props on that. That was
drafted in fantasy. That's part of the rules. Is Zach Moss being drafted?
I feel like he is like
I feel like he's
maybe like a flyer, you know.
Yeah, I'm sure he's probably gonna take it as a flyer.
Fucking out.
I mean, I thought he was. Shit.
Let's get it. It doesn't matter. He's going to be cut from the Bills and probably end up on some roster and end up blowing up or something. So like I said, at the end of the day, that is good. That is a good take. Pang.
I'm gonna go with Mark Ingram. Mark Ingram. Going on 33. We already saw the David Johnson portion head over there. Like I said before last week, I think David Johnson was not brought in for Kamara. He was brought in for Ingram. I think he has a chance. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if, like the whole they're a cap hell, but if maybe they find a way to get Kareem Hunt traded to the Saints, to replace Kamara and Ingram, and then they do a 1-2 punch of Kareem Hunt, Abram Smith. I keep pushing Abram Smith because I believe
I got a small Zena.
But yeah, that's my pick. I think that's Mark. I think it's fucking Mark Ingram. He mid quit last season too, so it wouldn't surprise me if he just straight up retires. Yeah. Can you pull up Craig's? I like Robert Quinn. Robert Quinn's a fucking player I really enjoyed over the years.
I like it. Boom.
That guy's been on 4 teams now? Robert Quinn. He's been on fucking the Cowboys, I think.
Dolphins,
Cowboys, Rams.
Yeah. And
he's on the Bears too. No, he's not.
Yeah, he's on the Bears net right now.
He's on the Bears, right?
He had a spectacular season this past year.
People forget that he was like up there. He was elite. He was like a
Yeah.
top 100 player. You think he was like number 12 or something one year.
Wait,
He was a monster.
I loved him this past year. 18 and a half sacks, man. I mean,
He
22
took a lot.
QB
He took
hits,
a
man.
lot of injuries.
Yeah.
That guy's like the journeyest man at this point of fucking defensive ends that is getting no shot. I
He's
used to
one of
walk
those.
him in Madden all day. Dude had the best speed for a fucking defensive end.
He's one of those special talents. Like he could take an absolute beating with injuries and still come back and just light the field on fire, man. He's just
I
such
love-
a fucking awesome.
I saw that, Raj. You saw
I
that?
love
You squinted
these
on a Robert
defensive
Quinn on
takes.
Mudhead.
Hold on. I
Yeah.
love these defensive takes from the standpoint of we did mention all 22. We have been mentioning all 22 promo code Rumboyz, because these are things that you could maybe find yourself looking at. I mean, maybe your budget forces you into this situation in a draft. I mean, so I think that's something to pay attention to. Not analytics, or I'm sorry, Hayslip, saying Paris Campbell. We got Jalen Rieger being one of them. I like that. I like the Rieger take.
Can we cut fucking Arcega Whiteside first before we cut Jalen Rieger?
Nah, yo, that's a tight end. Come on, no.
But yeah,
Oh,
no one's
no,
drafting
no.
Whiteside though.
Yeah.
People are probably still drafting Rager as like a dead pick.
Yep. No, I see that. Pat.
I was gonna say Kareem Hunt. My next guy up would be Dontrell Hilliard.
Interesting.
He's a UDFA that was okay as a third, fourth string backup to Henry last year. Never really taught more than he averaged like 7 or 8 carries when Henry was out, and people are trying to tout him as a number 2 guy. And they're like, if you're drafting Haskins, you're wrong. And it's like, no,
Didn't he lose
Haskins.
to Deontay Foreman last year?
Yeah, he couldn't keep Deontay Foreman off the field. He's definitely not keeping Haskins off the field. You can not like Haskins and say he's overrated, but
Cut CJ Hawk. Start fucking Devin.
Can we get Devin Funchess and Kelvin Benjamin on the same team? We could have the 2 former Carolina Panthers that are now tight ends.
Weren't both of those guys from Michigan?
I think they are.
Devin Funchess and
Benjamin wasn't though.
Oh no, he's Florida's FSU.
anyway.
Maybe 2 former Panthers that became tight ends.
Yeah, there you go.
My next one I'll say is Samaje Perine.
No.
Ooh.
Okay, P Ryan. I like that.
Chris Evans' take
Chris
is like
Evans.
he's getting the third down stuff right now. I think Travion Williams, and they've got a couple other guys that are fighting for that last roster spot. Samaje Perine hasn't shown that he's going to be good at the end. He hasn't grown as a
Kelvin
player.
Benjamin was
I got
FSU.
nothing to say to that. It's a fair call.
Kelvin Benjamin came from Florida State. Yeah. For me, I guess I would say I'm going to go to the defensive part. I'm trying to think of someone highly touted offensively, but I don't know if there's really a bunch outside of maybe the blatantly obvious in the quarterbacks with Jimmy G and Baker Mayfield. So I'll just stick to defensive, to a highly touted defensive player in Dion Jones. From what I understand, they're going to maybe potentially save $1 million if they were able to cut him.
Yep.
Maybe even more, exponentially more if they're able to trade him away, because this is someone who's coming into his last 2 years of his contract. It hasn't really panned out in the recent years with Dion Jones due to injuries. Hasn't quite shown the same level of execution as we had seen from him in previous years, going back to 2017.
He was so good.
He was so good, man, so damn good. But that 2018 season when he had his season cut short, I think he had a knee injury that year. Just hasn't quite looked the same. So there could be an exponential legitimate saving coming for the Atlanta Falcons if they were able to trade him away, trade that contract away, and offload his money so they can invest in the future. I wouldn't be surprised about it. Would I like to see it? No, I'd like to see Dion Jones still remain there and see if he can reignite his career, but I wouldn't be shocked if that were to happen.
You're right. I actually agree with that way more than you would think. Because as much as you want to pretend that he's a star linebacker or all-star linebacker at one point, he's not anymore, and that sucks.
No.
He was in talks as being the other version of Luke Kuechly on the other side of that same division. well, Luke Kuechly's out. We still got Dion Jones. It's gonna be a fucking sick ass linebacker competition. Nope.
Exactly. That Luke Kuechly, that Derek Brooks-esque linebacker who can cover all over the field. That Tampa 2 type of linebacker. He certainly was going to be that guy.
I was happy for when he got paid out too. I was extremely happy for him.
I know, right? Yeah. So apparently, if he's traded after June 1st, which we're already after June 1st, the team would take a dead cap hit of just over $5 million, but save $14 million. So over $14 million, they could potentially save if they're able to trade him. Let's see what ultimately ends up happening, though.
For me, I think there's a few players that can fit this. I'll give you a rookie, and I'll give you a guy that has some time on him. Guy that has some time on him, Russell Gage. I could see Atlanta, trying to be like, hey, who needs a wide receiver 3, and see if they maybe can get some late picks or something, or
He's in Tampa.
Oh, he is. Oh, he's in Tampa now.
Yeah, he's
I
in
forgot.
Tampa
That's where he's had the ungodly hype that was annoying.
Oh
Yeah,
shit! I didn't even
really get
realize that.
The crazy hype. Like I don't know.
That must
if
have
he's
been
gonna
while I
be-
was on my Twitter break. The other one that I'm gonna
It
give.
was early. It wasn't highly touted when he officially happened. It's more highly touted now that Break's gone. People kind of went under the radar on him still. About
What
that.
level is he highly touted? Like, do people
Yep.
expect him to account for 1,000 yards this year or more?
Yeah,
They
they think
fuck
he's
no.
gonna.
I think he's going to do take Godwin's role.
Fuck no. Fuck no.
Godwin's-
Fuck no.
I think he's
No.
going to be like a Cole
No.
Beasley type of guy. I don't really see much beyond that. You know?
I think he could break 1,000 yards. I think he's gonna have like a Hunter Renfro-esque numbers where it's like all 10-yard bullshit with a little bit more speed, so it might be like 11 to 12 yards and like 80 catches, right? Like a weird 20,
So, like, barely 1,000
Jarvis
yards.
Landry type of thing.
So
He got a 22% target share in Atlanta last year and still couldn't break 800 yards.
my
yeah, but they were also bad throws.
I like the Scotty Miller call. The rookie that I want to go with though, Justin Ross.
Oh,
Why?
Justin Ross.
What did he do to you?
why though? Yeah,
He
no,
fucked your mom or something? Why you got hit on Justin Ross? He already has enough bad shit going on with him.
It's the injury.
Go as
It's
fuck
the
money.
injury. It's the injury that I think that it is. It's the injury that I think that'll do it. I think in the long run, unfortunately, I want him to have the best. I think that he ends up with a different team and has the best. I don't think that it's in Kansas City.
I think you're an asshole for wishing on fucking Justin Ross, a guy that barely made it in.
I'm not being an asshole. It is what it is. Like it
Oh,
is
man.
what it is.
You're going to hell, Robbie. Just fake. No, I'm kidding.
I mean, I am for sure. Like, I'm definitely going to hell, especially after that Russell Gage call.
I'm bringing people with me though.
Yeah. It's like a tombstone over here. Shit.
Let's see here. So, really fast. Like, I want to make this one super, super quick. Like, so I just want to fucking rip the Band-Aid off of it. Because our country's already in enough peril at the current fucking moment. But we do got to touch on it. 20 of 24 Watson lawsuits have been settled. Like, are we like does this change anything? Should the NFL still be like, no, fuck you, Watson, sit out? Like, how are we feeling about this? Like, me personally, I'm just gonna set the tone straight up. Deshaun Watson, fuck you, eat a dick. Like, straight up. Like, I don't care that that you settled anything. Like, there's no fantasy championship that is important enough to where I would draft you. You're a morally piss poor fucking individual. I don't like you. And I fucking hate that before any of this even came out, people were even looking up to you while you were doing this shit behind closed fucking doors. You're a piss poor citizen, or excuse for someone that should be a citizen, and fuck you. Like, all I can say is fuck you, bro, and everything that you stand for, straight up.
Right.
Is there anything else that we need to say?
Can I say one thing that?
Hey, thank you, Sean. Thank you, Sean.
Deshaun talked early on when the allegations came out about not wanting to settle, wanting any settlements that came of it to be public, so that people could see and try and clear his name.
And that's
all
not
20 of
happening.
these are closed
Private.
settlements behind closed doors with no signs of transparency.
No, there's no transparency on this. No.
So you're essentially saying, I'm pleading the fifth here, but I'm passing off this money to make sure it just goes away.
Understanding won't
there's
be
not
watching.
I mean,
Your character doesn't have the redeeming quality to show that wasn't what happened. The evidence is damning. It may not be damning enough in a court of law, and that's the really rough thing about sexual assault and rape is the proof and evidence needed to say someone is 100% guilty is incredibly difficult to come by, as opposed to something like a robbery or a murder.
and and that's what I have difficult. So here's the thing. Let me preface everything when I say this. I am not supporting Deshaun. I am not on his side whatsoever. I wouldn't touch him with a 10-foot fucking pole. And if he is guilty, like I'll go even farther than what a lot of people are saying in terms of, oh, let's suspend him for the year. I want his ass out of the fucking league forever. I don't want to touch him at all ever again if this is in fact true.
Yeah.
I don't know for sure if this is true. It does not look good at all on his side. At all. There's a lot of damning evidence, like you said, Patrick, in terms of what points against him. Now, is there the final nail in the coffin that can for sure confirm his guilt? I don't know if I see that yet. I'm not saying that it's not likely that he did it or anything. I don't know if he did or didn't, but I don't know if there's that final nail in the coffin. So even with the fact that he did settle the lawsuit, like, because when you do settle a lawsuit, like, let's just keep this in context. I'm just objectively speaking here. When you settle a lawsuit, the reason why a lot of people do that, why some people do that, not a lot of people, but some people do that, is because it's cheaper than going to a criminal trial that's prolonged out.
Easily.
I'm not saying that that's why he's doing it. It could be an admission of guilt behind closed doors because, like you said, there's not a lot of transparency of what exactly took place on his side. But that could be. I'm just saying that could be a case. I'm not saying it is in all likelihood, but I don't know why any team would want to fucking touch him right now until you get to the bottom of it and determine what exactly happened. And if he did do something,
further than
don't
that.
fucking touch him. Have some morality and have some fucking backbone. Is what
exactly.
I say,
I would go further than that. I think the fact that we have fucking players like Jadeveon Clowney and shit, like, well, I wanted to stay in the Browns because Deshaun Watson's coming here.
I hated that shit, man. Like, why would you say?
Are you fucking deaf to like what's
Seriously.
going on? Like come on. And let's be in here. Yeah, Scamper's right. Like we hear all the time with the players, they get the bad shaft of it, right? Like who was that corner? Gary Conley, a guy that was fucking construed, right? Accused,
and that's why. And Mo, that's why I'm making this one nice and quick for everyone.
Yeah, but yeah. Anyways, I would say the fucking players are like, hey, I want to play with him, dude. I wouldn't even touch the fucking football he touched because that's gonna be fucking gross.
Fuck yeah.
I will not.
100%. I would have a ball change every time I had to switch with them.
I will not play in a fucking league with you if you draft Deshaun Watson. And if I'm commissioning the league and you draft Deshaun Watson, I'm kicking you the fuck out. I'll replace you so quick.
Just like I just want to get to
I'm
the
not that
fucking
petty.
bottom of it instead of just like, because we don't know, we're just gonna put him in the league and potentially have a sexual predator in there. There's no comfort in that at all whatsoever as a fan,
So I mentioned this earlier today in one of my Scott Fishbowl group chats. If Watson were to only get 8 games in play, he is still a wasted pick in Scott Fishbowl scoring no matter what, because playoffs begin week 12. Every week of the playoffs is an average of your regular season scoring, where you are wasting that pick.
Long story short, don't fucking do it.
Even if he comes back and is ungodly in his last 5 games of the season, it is not worth it.
When the NFL is actually seeking out, according to the reports, a full season's length worth of suspension, or even longer, maybe even longer, But apparently, and the NFLPA is going to be fighting this. Apparently, from what I'm reading in the reports, that like they're not agreeing with that. They think it's too strict. Which I'm, like it's an absolute mess, and like I don't know if we're going to get done with this.
The NFL has to come down harder to get what they actually want because.
Yeah. So wait. Here's what it doesn't. We're not gonna go that. Look, you guys know that we're knowledgeable over policies, procedures. We are a YouTube channel that has worked with the NFLPA. We've done deals, so on and so forth. We've been featured on many. We're not gonna go way too fucking over the top in this. Like Mo said, not worth your fucking football talk for the next 3 years. So on the other side of the show, all right, we are going to get into halftime. All right. I want to give the panel an opportunity to stretch their legs. Look, these guys on cable get commercial breaks every fucking 5 minutes. All right. We're going to just take a quick one. All right. We're going to roll.
Stretch your balls. I like good shit.
We're gonna
Think
So he's gonna pull out the KY jelly for a quick second.
I'm gonna stand
Oh
up too
my
early.
gosh.
Not have any pants on. Oh god.
We are gonna
got big goblet.
we are going to break up the monotony here, and we are gonna get into a music video. We're gonna get into the homie T Savvy and the homie Radio Ray. On the other side of the show, we're going to talk about forgotten wide receivers for fantasy. We got some things happening in NFL media. We're going to get into this or that defensive player version. We're talking linebackers. All right, this or that, and there may be an old school rivalry involved in that conversation. And then also, we're going to rank the dopest, greatest football TV shows of all motherfucking time.
2-2.
Let's go!
Damn, Robbie.
Let's fucking go! Oh my gosh!
I was about to say the Avs have come back from behind 9 times in the postseason, and they were plus 150. Get those in, but now that's gone.
I'm sending you my hearing loss bill now, Robbie. For that shit.
All right, honestly, bro.
That's not healthcare.
2-2 Stanley Cup Finals.
America.
We'll be back in. We'll be back in
5
2 minutes. Hey, Tampa Bay, take it, little bitch.
I ain't waiting a second, I'm going in now. No freestyling, no this and pin pal shit. See, I don't make moves to get rich, shuffle quick. And I only fuck with bitches who be slobbing on her. I can get nasty, but I'm usually with a cash be. Rolling weed, sitting back, blowing shit to Cassie. I ain't doing it for the rich way, so I brought Rich Ray. When I come around like Dominic, look this way. Right into my own shit, I swear I be doing the most shit. Give you hits like Tyson and giving you vibes like Bryson. Certain things in life be so expensive, but I buy them. Certain things in life be so enticing, but I can't try them. You looking for what you looking for, yeah, I'm the item. I'll hold you down forever, you my nigga, yeah, item. I'm coming for what you say you hold, I'm all about it. Blinked up, turn a beat up, now we clouded. Feet up on heat up, red Jordan ones. Niggas needing shills, I'm clapping shit, man, I'm the chosen one. Neck wrist on freezer like magnet. On my Taga and Chris Brown, I can handle it.
Let me handle it, smoking like the candle lit. Any beat I study, break it down and then dismantle it. Competition challenge it, I'm dealing with some damages. Juggle lots of life, but now I'm learning how to manage it. I've been to the bottom of bottoms, I never been to the top. I pop some bottles with models, I see my friends getting shot. I sip and drown in my sorrows, I smoke a weed by the lot. I stand and post on the corner, you'll never look. I ball like a piston, you'll never play my position. You catching what I'm pitching, I'm switching, no contradiction. I'm fishing for opposition, no vision and optimism. I wish I was kinda different, but I know my mind is different. I see them bitches smiling, long as she happy. I'm on the beat violin with my nigga T Savvy. We go back in the day and bring the heat. Cali, you ain't got nothing to say. The nigga be silent. Hey buddy, don't say shit. Everybody cap, changing faces like a facelift. They think they all that. Trust me, bitch, you just basic. In 20 years, you'll be looking back, wishing to erase it.
And I'm too savvy, I'ma get it to the end of my days. And I'll be only blowing smoke if it's that Jenny A. You say you always keep a 9, but niggas I always keep an 8. Niggas straight in my face with that cap, it's okay. Niggas stay with a fresh cut, need it, no way. I can't take these niggas serious like all the brothers Wayans. I just be adding up experience while I'm changing up my wins. And I got my own condo, so I just change it how it's laid.
And me, I'm never changing lanes. I got a better way to demonstrate and elevate the game. I keep a level-headed saying I told the devil pave the way. If ever I see there's a day, I'll disappear like David Blaine. I never had it from magic, I had to grab it from tragic. Sometimes I wish like Aladdin, get thrown the pits with the dragons. Imagine living in lavish, I wanna get it, I have it. I remember shit in the trash cans, in the trenches in Afghan. But I made it back to the States, made it back to being black, and now they laugh in my face. With all that's happening, it's so hard to say this place is so great. So on the track, I found my faith and put my faith in the tape. Yeah.
that's it. Oh, yeah. Young Seven lifestyle. Peace.
Really quick announcement on the other side of this commercial break. All right. I'm giving you all the next 5 minutes. I'm giving you all 5 minutes right now. From right now, I'm going to search the hashtag Rumboyz After Dark. All right. And I'm going to hook one of you up with the spot in the Rumboyz League. All right. We already gave one away to Brad last week. All right. So make sure you guys share the content. I want to see this link get shared. So hit the share button on our YouTube. And we're about to get into the second half of the show. Monkey Knife Fight, take it away.
Let me tell you a little story. Once upon a time, there was a monkey knife fight.
And one day, they met one team partners in the NFLPA.
It's a match made in the pits of a monkey knife fight.
And everyone lived happily ever after.
Are you listening? This is big.
What is a monkey knife fight?
You know, it's thing monkeys, knives, you get it. Fantasy sports is monkey knife fight. And monkey knife fight is fantasy sports.
Monkey Knife Fight is daily fantasy.
Monkey Knife Fight in the house.
I am Monkey Knife Fight. You are Monkey Knife Fight. We are all Monkey Knife Fight.
Monkey knife fight.
You have the NFLPA behind the company.
It's exciting for me to be a part of fantasy sports.
When I think of fantasy sports, I think of beating all my buddies year in and year out and being able to brag about it.
We're not just partners in it.
We're owners.
And it feels awesome to be an owner.
I challenge you to a monkey knife fight.
We've been saving you a seat at the table, Monkey Knife Fight.
Welcome to the one team and NFLPA family.
Monkey knife fight. Welcome to the family, Monkey Knife Fight.
Welcome to the game, Monkey Knife Fight.
Monkey Knife Fight!
I challenge you to a monkey knife fight.
Monkey knife fight! Monkey knife fight, monkey knife fight, monkey knife fight, monkey knife.
All righty. Make sure that you guys are sharing the content. If you have an active All 22 account, please let us know. The live Stanley Cup reactions, by the way, during the second half of the show are about to get outrageous. All right. It's completely outrageous. Like, David, would you say that it's already been a little bit much so far?
For what?
Just the show overall. I mean, we are going in.
Oh no, I've loved it so far. Sorry if I got overly passionate with the Deshaun Watson segment. That's just it. There's just a lot to dissect with that.
Hey, no, we are.
I miss Zeke too. Welcome back, Daddy.
Yeah, good to see you, man.
Pang, I got this, ladies and gentlemen. As you also see here on the screen, we do have another panelist. Z2 has joined us. What's going on?
I don't care if you guys. I still miss him, Daddy.
What happened to Raj though? Where did he go?
I have no fucking idea.
Oh, he just dipped. Oh shit.
Yeah. She. Oh fucking! I see. I see fucking Pang in the chat. All right,
Lee? That's not me.
Or no, in the private chat. Yeah. No, Leafs. I can't fucking name the Avs starting line, and I don't need to. All right.
What kind of ball does hockey use?
Huh?
Go puck yourself.
Hey, I'm actually from St. Louis. All right, we're very heavily on the Blues.
All righty, let's get back. Let's get back to the show. It is 2-2. I can name who's on the ice.
What's the difference between curling and hockey, Rob? No, I'm kidding.
Oh shit!
Hey,
hockey's an actual physical contact sport.
I'm just messing with it.
Like
Not
I promised,
the way I play curling.
like I promised, we are going to get in to a couple of other topics. As long as we're talking all 22.
Off the post.
Yeah, I saw that. As long as we're talking all 22. All right. look, you're on the clock. You need to get a linebacker. These two gentlemen are available. All right, you need to start building that back half of your defense. All right, you already got your interior set. All right, or maybe you only have to get one other interior player. You got the first guy. You just maybe have to lock down the second guy. Right now, you need to get your first linebacker locked down in all 22. You got Micah Parsons, a little bit younger, still has to be proven. Dallas offense is going to be changed, so maybe that defense could be on the field a little bit more. Or are you going to go Fred Warner, who already has Joey Bosa up on that front line? We'll start at the top. St. Pat, go ahead and start this one off.
Give me Micah Parsons. Micah Parsons, as a rookie, did it all. He did it in coverage. He did it in putting pressure on the quarterback, tracking the running back. He did everything you can ask for from a rookie linebacker, and I see no reason that he can't continue to make that next giant leap forward from a place where he's already leaps and bounds ahead of most guys going into year 2. So in terms of who do I want on my team, I want Micah Parsons.
Love it.
Yo, if McKinnon gets the winning goal, it would be so fitting. It would be so fitting. I would be so with that. Scampers, put on a charger. Hey.
Sorry, can I say one last thing? Micah Parsons was one of PFF starlings last year, and as a rookie was one of their highest graded.
But both of these gentlemen are. They're separated. They're separated barely, just by the numbers. We're talking about splitting hairs here. But I think that when I look at schemes this year, and I look at how fresh between the two, one or the other may be, I find myself maybe possibly leaning in another direction. Payne.
So your question is, who's going to be better for all 22?
Who are you drafting? This isn't. Who are you? What decision are you making?
Who I would be. I'm not going to take the one who I think is going to be worse. Who would be great? The shittier player.
Right. Yeah. I don't want people to take what any analyst. Yeah.
It's gonna be Parsons. I think depending how they weigh the scoring, Parsons might be the guy. The defense on the Cowboys, might be a little bit worse overall, which means that he might feed more. Parsons might be able to eat a little bit more. Might be asked to do more sacking. So those things could be weighted really well for him. Mm-hmm. I don't know if Fred Warner's going to get asked to do that as much if things get better for the defense on the Niners. It's very minuscule, but I would go. And plus, come on, it's a rookie coming off to his second year. Like, God, if he gets better, that's fucking gross,
Okay.
He's very slight, but I'm going to be Parsons.
I'm all right.
Plus, I think the Cowboys are easily the best team in their division anyways. I fucking love the Cowboys. I fucking love them. Love them.
Okay. I mean, you really, we're literally talking about splitting hairs here. So
it's super.
Yeah, it's David.
If I could way to add them both, I'd add them.
And youth does not matter in all 22. So any arguments about, well, youth or this? No, you're looking for consistency.
Fred Warner's 25. There's not much of a youth difference.
Exactly.
Yeah. Fred Warner's still very young.
I just think it's going to be asked of what he has to do. I think Micah Parsons has to do more sacks, which I think is very nice.
Go ahead, David.
No, I was just letting Pink finish, but yeah.
Oh, that's hot.
Mike, God damn it, sick motherfucker. Mike, I just lost my train of thought after that. No, Micah Parsons, I think I'm gonna have to lean towards him too. I think honestly, what we saw from him as a rookie is just his starting point. This is what his bare minimum probably will end up being for the next few years. Honestly, it's just a starting point, and that will be he won't reach that'll be a low point for him. And that was a spectacular season he had last year. 84 tackles, 13 sacks last year, allowed only 61% completion in coverage to just 160 yards total the entire season. So I honestly think like this guy can do it all. Like Fred Warner is a great run stopper. He's great in coverage. He's not a sack artist. He's not the special pass rusher that a Micah Parsons is, which he was showing back in his college days at Penn State. We already knew that Micah Parsons had this capability coming out of Penn State during his Big Ten days. And now he's putting on full display, just letting it loose for the Dallas Cowboys, who absolutely would welcome that style of play. And even furthermore, bringing in Sam Williams out of Ole Miss, like I think will bode well for maybe opening up opportunities for him to wreak even more havoc this upcoming season. So I think honestly he will end up like I could see next year him accounting for 13 sacks, 130 tackles, which would already trump what Fred Warner has accounted for this past season. And that was Fred Warner like right in the midst of his prime, reaching his potential peak, which is a great peak, but not the peak that Micah Parsons could potentially reach.
Okay. C2. So wait.
I think
David,
I'm gonna
just to
be.
clarify, you're going Parsons as well?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Ooh, we have 3 on Parsons. Okay, go ahead.
I think I'll be the oddball and take Fred Warner.
Really?
Let's
Just
go.
because-
So am I.
So, I'm saying that Micah Parsons isn't going to have a better season, but I think going into all 20, some recency bias on Parsons because he is such a hot name, and I think I can get Fred Warner the draft if I want to take somebody else besides Parsons where he's going to be taken. And then he's coming into year 2, and recently with the Chase Young in the year 2s, we saw major knee injuries. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but into great pass rushers that had great rookie seasons coming to year 2. But I think I want Fred Warner at the discount.
So, and this is one of the things that I need everyone to keep in mind, okay? But name value, and especially with all 22 being such a new format, all right? With this being the first year of this brand new format, many of you out there that are viewing this show have never even played IDP. Okay? Many of you have never even played IDP. We're talking about now you're wondering about what round you're drafting a fucking kicker and a punter. Round you're drafting offensive linemen. If it's coming down between the two, and these are the two, and this is the round that I have to make this decision, I feel like I'm probably going to go Fred Warner. Let the other fucker spend his money. Let him blow through his budget. If you turn the fucking budget feature off or whatever, then let that person make that reach. See, when we're drafting and when we're talking fantasy football, when you're in that war room, a risk assessment has to come into play. If I know that Micah Parsons is going to be the more higher value sought after name, let's also take into account the amount of casual, for this being a brand new fantasy football format, the amount of casual fantasy football or the amount of casual Dallas Cowboy fans that are going to be on those servers with you guys. You're not just going to be playing in a Rumboyz league. For what you're getting in the package deal of this service, you're going to probably play in 2 or 3 of these. So it's best to go in with a just simple basis of not necessarily you're taking it easy, but you're just not taking it sleazy. You dig what I'm saying? and that's where that's where I feel like we can help you guys out there. It's just understanding the little psychology behind fantasy football. Ladies and gentlemen, I do want to go ahead and I want to, fellas, do you feel like we are at a point to where this is so appropriate that we give away an all 22 entry into a Rumboyz league to an active all 22 user?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Hey, let's go ahead before we get into it. Can we get a cheers to me? Cheers to you, all the Rumboyz and girls. What it do? Dilly dilly?
Dilly.
Dilly dilly. So harmonious. Let's go. Z2 not drinking for once. It's crazy. He's definitely out of college now. Yeah, see, I got you there. Ladies and gentlemen, can I get a drum roll, please? And the winner of the second Analyst versus Fans, Analyst versus Analyst, you listen either way, you are getting a spot into the first annual Rumboyz All 22 League. Give it up. It's your boy, Craig.
Get the Craig.
Go. Much respect.
Happy
There you go,
birthday,
Craig.
dude. What?
Craig went. He shared the content. He shared this tweet along with all 22 sharing a tweet. We greatly appreciate the post, Craig. He's actually shared not one but two tweets tonight. All right, and that's just what happens when you support the channel. You're showing love. You're just doing things. You're just being active. Not every contest that we do with these types of giveaways are going to require you sharing content. It may be something as simple as, follow us on TikTok or create a stat. I could announce a giveaway any given day, any given moment. It could happen through Twitter. It could, be whatever. Follow these guys. Follow these guys on Twitter. Follow them on their Instagram accounts. Follow them on their TikToks. Follow them on whatever social media these guys have, because these guys on this panel, they're going to be spreading the good word about what we're doing here on this pirate ship. All right, and that's the Rumboyz Fantasy Network pirate ship. Let the black flag sail. Dilly dilly, y'all. Let's go. Yo, Dame. What's good? It's Dame time. Dame is up in the chat. We got scampers. Drop some. Are those dinosaurs?
The T-Rex. That's a Craig's photo.
Yeah.
Yo,
T-Rex.
I mean, I know it's a T, bro. Like, those are dinosaur emojis. Yo, shout out to StreamYard finally getting the emojis right. shout out to StreamYard getting the emojis right. If only you can get my custom emojis right for all my paid subscribers. Let's go ahead. Let's dive into the next topic. I want to get into a little bit of NFL business. We've talked a lot of fantasy football. Who should you take, so on and so forth. I feel like this is a topic that our chat could really, really help us on. So kind of around the turn of like the pandemic in like 2020, that's when like Web 3.0 was getting introduced, right? So obviously you have now social media content creators getting paid, for the content that they're creating. NFTs suddenly started becoming a thing. We start talking metaverse around this time. Crypto is on the rise. A couple of episodes ago, last season, not even a couple, okay, many episodes ago, we discussed Trevor Lawrence's deal and some of that deal being put up front in crypto. And we thought that this was fucking amazing at the time. Well, given the current dip in the market, Trevor Lawrence has lost $15 million on crypto. Last year, Trevor Lawrence was sorry, I gotta let Z2 in. Last year, Trevor Lawrence announced his entire $22.9 million signing bonus will be placed into a cryptocurrency account. Since then, the combined value of that wallet has fallen less than 60%, currently valued around $9 million. What are our thoughts about this? Z2, set us off.
Can you repeat it again?
So, Trevor Lawrence, all right, when he signed his contract, $22.9 million of his signing bonus was in crypto.
Okay.
He's lost $15 million on crypto since then, which is about 60%. Fuck, lightning up.
What do I think about it? I'll probably keep it short and sweet. Don't take the risk. Just take your money on your signing bonus. Like,
brilliant advice. I love the advice.
I mean, it's that much money, and you're gonna gamble it. It's gambling. Maybe he's mad that he can't bet on NFL games like Calvin Ridley. So.
Oh, damn!
Shit!
Damn!
Out of here!
Damn!
Oh, shit.
That was too soon.
So he wanted to take
$1,500 later.
Where's my lighter? I need to get high for that. Holy shit!
betting on fucking pennies in comparison to his salary, and the dude got the shaft with the suspension. Shit. No, I echo 100% of what. Oh, sorry. Did you have anything else you want to say, Z2?
No.
Yeah. Let David go while I find my lighter.
Oh, I was just gonna say, C2 hit it right on the fucking point. I don't know shit about cryptocurrency outside the fact that it's just like it's digitalized money. Like that's all I know. And I don't know. I mean, I hear it's like it's heading down the shitter right now in terms of its stock and all that stuff is what I'm hearing murmurs about. But you know, yeah, why not just, I don't know, get a trustworthy banker to just monitor that shit. I mean, monitor your investment and you know, I don't know. Be careful with your money is what I'll say. That's what I'm gonna just end on, you know. So that's all I've got to say.
Okay. So I used to do crypto for a little while. You know, it's very Ponzi-ish at times because people can make shit and it just happens to skew upwards. And obviously it's a pump and dump. I mean, all the celebrities are in trouble now, legal trouble for being part of the NFT bullshit. Will I say all of it is that way? No. I think he made the right move in the sense that they say you only lose it when you sell for all that fun jazz. And it could always bounce back because crypto has done it, right? You're talking about Bitcoin that started at fucking nothing, that went to 20,000, that's 500, went back 300, went to 20,000, went back to 3K. Now was at 3K, back to 60. So time will tell if he made the wrong decision, right? Let's be real. But I will say, from a financial standpoint, he should have sat on some money. Like, he should have sat some on liquidity. It's always better, especially when a market's too hot. The market was so hot during fucking pandemic because everybody was at home trading, right? The most amount of activity that's ever occurred in stock or crypto occurred during pandemic. And now that people are no longer in pandemic, stimuluses, all that crazy shit anymore, it was pretty blatant it was going to go down, or at least slow the fuck down. So we'll see what happens in the next 5 to 10 years, and maybe he's fucking rich as shit. I mean, look at that running back that fucking did that shit from the Raiders. That could have been rich as hell, if his guy didn't screw him out of his money. So who knows?
Darren McFadden.
There you go. Darren McFadden fucking should have $300 million.
McFadden did that. I didn't know that.
When Bitcoin was at 20 million, was at 20K, he was estimated to be worth 300 million. But the guy stole his money, ran off with it. Now, imagine if he still had that crypto, he'd be worth 900 million today.
That's crazy.
So just something to think about, right? Like, we want to shit on it now, but it's investments are all long plays, right? Like, if you do any stock, anything, it's always been time in, the stock itself or crypto versus about the actual value, because time will usually win. Now, if crypto completely swings out,
I gotta call out this comment. An Eastern European country fighting its ex, causing a war as a result of this. Amen. Amen. Pat, how do you feel about the whole Lawrence, crypto? Are you kind of like on paying side, or are you like more along lines with Z2 and David were echoing?
So it's easy to try and shit on Lawrence if what that tweet said was true, and it's not. Lawrence dispelled it completely. He didn't put his entire $24.1 million signing bonus into.
No, not the entire. Yeah,
he didn't put anywhere near that.
Oh, they did say his entire. This report.
That report was wrong.
Does state
Lawrence
entire.
He put his signing bonus that he got with the company's FTX, who was his digital wallet.
Yeah,
because he signed an endorsement deal with them, and then put that money in. That makes sense.
So at the end of the day,
they took that money. They took that 24 million. Looked at the numbers and what it would have lost to the 60%, and they came up with this number. Lawrence is like, no, and he called out Barstool for commenting on it.
I'm gonna go on the side of paying here. At the end of the day, it's still a long-term play. If I'm Lawrence, I'm not sweating, bro. Like, we're good.
Yep.
Okay.
But on the subject of crypto, but before Rodgers got COVID last year, when he did the John Wick Halloween shit, he was giving away crypto via Cash App to random people.
Yeah,
he was asking for responses, and it was just like, here's 0.004 of a Bitcoin.
We've seen podcasts do it, you know, where they give away crypto or they make their own coin. I mean, we at one point in time we were gonna try and make our own NFT, and like as the more I was doing research behind it, I was like,
Wait,
you know,
Lightning scored.
Yeah, it's been 3-2. Or did they score again?
No, just since I started my take.
Oh, okay. So
it's 3-2. Sorry.
Yeah, it's still
Continue.
3-2. Yeah. All right. Next topic and final topic of the night. All right. We had a pretty long show sheet, but we're gonna close this one out pretty fun. I'm gonna give you guys a couple of TV shows that have to relate with football. All right. And I want you to rank these TV shows out of this list. Pat will start off first. You are only allowed to pick between these shows and these shows only. Show number 1, Last Chance U. Show number 2, Ballers. Show number 3, All American. Show number 4, Friday Night Lights. Show number 5, Blue Mountain State. Show number 6, The League. Payne is like building like a fucking spreadsheet over there.
Oh, sorry. I thought I was muted. My bad, Dion.
You're building a spreadsheet, aren't you? You're literally writing out the rankings, aren't you?
Oh, someone's asking me a BBM question. And
okay. No, I just had to double check because I know you. You'll be like, hey, look, this is how I have them ranked. This is how many viewers that this show has. No,
I never go that ham. I only do spreadsheets on like dumb shit like tight ends.
That's a smart thing to do a spreadsheet on. Pat, go ahead.
All right. In 6th, give me All American. 5, give me Blue Mountain State. 4, give me Ballers. 3, give me Last Chance U. And then 2 of my favorite shows of all time are left with The League and Friday Night Lights. I'm going to put The League in 2nd, just because I feel like a lot of their stuff hasn't aged well. And in each rewatch, I sit here going, that's cringier and cringier, and not in a good cringe.
Is this from best to worst? So
League is my number 2.
Mm-hmm.
And then in first, I gotta give it to Matt Saracen and Coach Taylor and Mrs. Tammy Taylor and Friday Night Lights.
Okay, and this is from best to worst, right? Or
Yep, that was my best one. Yep.
Okay. So okay. All right. Bet. Payne.
This one's tough because some of these shows I actually don't really watch or really get into. Yeah. So I'm gonna go with The League. I do rewatch it every year. It's a tradition I do to fucking get me in the mood for redraft.
Is that so? You're going to bet? You're going best? Okay, number 1.
The League. And then I only caught a little bit of Last Chance U, but I will give props to what Last Chance U does, which is brings awareness to like these JC players. Like that's. These guys are a real deal. We do see some JC guys that come up and be stars or could be stars, lost potential, that fun stuff. Mm-hmm. Friday Night Lights, it's really good. I enjoyed it. And then I never watched All American, so I would put Ballers over Blue Mountain State. Ballers really wasn't that good. But as Pat said, like Blue Mountain State is just kind of cringy. Mm-hmm. And so it's the Ballers. They're both kind of cringe level shit, but at least I get to see like some stars on Ballers. Yeah, funny. So it's like Deshaun Jackson was on episode 1. Every now and then they put a random guy. I know Ray Lewis's shit on there. Mm-hmm. That's how I would rank it. And then All Americans, I've just straight up never seen it. But like I said, I like the fact that as much as I barely watched Last Chance U, I like the fact that they brings awareness to these. I forget the name of it.
Like Jermaine Johnson II, like Lisa mentioned. Yeah.
I mean, I would even say like Stevie Johnson was a junior college guy.
He was, yeah,
and he went up. He actually went to his JC. He went up and became a thing.
Let's go with David.
So I'm the same like with Ping. I haven't seen some of these shows, so I'll have to discount my rankings with All American and Last Chance U. Although I probably would like All American more just because it's more singular focus than that. So maybe Last Chance U 6, 5 All American, 4 would be Blue Mountain State. I used to like Blue Mountain State when I was in high school for like a brief period, and then it just got. There are a couple funny episodes still that hold up, but like I felt like I don't know, some of the jokes got a little outdated and a little cliche. It's like it's a little too, I don't know. it's a little too cliche, fratty type of show to where I don't think it aged as well in terms of humor, just in terms of like generating a laugh out of me. Number 3, Friday Night Lights. I would say I'm not as big on Friday Night Lights as other people. I think there's some corny stuff to it with some of the dialogue that I hear, but I love the football action. The football action is awesome. The way they portray that, and the storylines are fascinating. Like there's a lot. It's an absolute fascinating watch, and I totally get that. And I think it's better than the movie too. I think the movie's a little overrated in comparison. That's just me.
Agreed.
Hot take. Really? Okay. All right.
I agree with that too.
Thank you.
I'll say Friday Night Lights is a TV show.
I'm a movie person.
It's one of those shows you can watch. You can watch with a girlfriend who doesn't like football.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, I'll give you that. I'll give you that. Same thing with All American. I'll give you that. Okay, continue.
And then number 2 would be Ballers. Ballers is such a fucking guilty pleasure, man.
Yes.
It's so fun to watch. It's so stupid. It's so fun to watch. Like one of the things that like cracks me up every time is how every time someone makes a cameo on that show, like Rock always has to introduce them with like their entire resume. So it's like Ray Lewis, like, holy shit, 12-time Pro Bowler, 2-time champion Ray Lewis. How's it going, man? And it just I die of laughter every time because it's like
I never noticed that. That's a good one.
Yeah, so that always cracks my ass up watching that. But a lot of great cameos and a lot of kind of soap opera drama about how they're managing the financial management career that he's going through. And the number 1 is The League. League I still love, not as much as I used to, but I still think the humor holds up. Another great set of cameos that they have in there. Nick Kroll, man. That guy takes over that fucking show. I love him to death. That dude is so fucking funny.
I feel like he ages really well. I think in the beginning you don't really understand how great he is, but over time I think he really ages well.
He's the MVP of that show, and like for him alone, I could make the argument. But I love all the other characters too, with Taco and Andre.
YouTuber. People forget that he started as a YouTuber.
Yeah. Like he has that comedic music background. Like legitimately, he does it spectacularly well, man. So yeah, I got to go with The League number 1 for me.
Z2.
I would like to give an honorable mention to the Mutant League. I think Leaf Defense might have watched that. If anyone's ever seen that,
I've never heard of that. No.
It's a hockey 1990s cartoon, and it was pretty fucking weird and pretty fucked up for like a kid's show.
Really? I gotta check this shit out.
There's like an episode where they eat their teammate or something.
Let's go. Rapid fire. Let's go.
For me, number 6. Number 5 is The League. Number 4.
Wait, what was number 6?
He's lagging.
Oh yeah,
he's lagging.
Yeah, he's freezing up.
I'm gonna give you a chance to fix that lag and start from 6.
Can y'all hear me?
I can hear you now. Yeah.
Okay, number 6 was All American. Number 5 was The League. 4 is Blue Mountain State. Number 3, Last Chance U. Number 2, Ball. Friday Night Lights.
Oh, okay.
I feel you.
Robbie, you laughed about my pause. Mr. Scampers was actually hoping that someone would say that, Mutant League. He was actually hoping somebody would fucking know that shit.
Dude, I gotta check this out. Never heard of this. This is wild.
It's such a shitty group. It's not even amazing. It's like it's fine. But there's an episode, it's super random, but he eats their fucking teammate's tail.
What the fuck?
Cannibalized football. Jesus Christ.
It's a hockey. I kept thinking it might be a football show, but it's a sports.
Just when I thought my friends couldn't get any weirder. All right, let's go. So we can get ready. Bring this to a close. So Z2, what was your 6 again?
All American 6, The League 5, Blue Mountain State 4, Last Chance U 3, Ballers 2, Friday Night Lights 1.
Well, I guess I'm just a motherfucking degenerate because my list is so completely different than everyone else's.
Ooh, let's hear it. Has anyone heard this show, by the way, Playmakers before?
Yeah.
It's like Blitz the League if it were a fucking show, man. I hear that shit's just wild,
All right, so there is going to be a Game 6 in the Stanley Cup playoffs, because fuck Tampa Bay. There's some bitches. Hopefully it gets me a day off of work though, so I'm not even gonna trip. You're lagging.
Sorry.
I was just sorry.
He said sorry.
That's all we heard from
Can you hear
him.
me now?
Don't you chase him up again?
He's having shitty quality right now. All right, no, I'm gonna go ahead and run through my 6, and then we're gonna get in some outros, and then we're gonna end this motherfucker. All right, because I want to go do DJing things. It's my weekend. I've had a long week of work, so like, yeah. I am going to go. I'm gonna go All American at 6. All right. The way I found out about All American was from an ex, because she was like, "Oh my god, like I want to relate to you. Let's watch a football show." and I was like, at first I was like,
chose your least favorite show.
Well, no, at first it started off great, and then like I was like, "Yo, this show's starting to suck now. Like the storyline's starting to fall off." By like season 3, I was just like, eh. Then I am going to go with Friday Night Lights. I love like the serious side of it. You know, I love having that and everything. Yay, great. Like, yeah. But again, like I'm like a football junkie. I don't care to sit back and like relate with my chick over like football or whatever. Like, I mean, it's cool if like I do. You know, I've dated plenty of women. Like I've you know, like I put them on the fantasy football, or like I've been in leagues with and shit. Yo, Friday Night Tykes should be an honorable mention. Because that shit is fire, yo. Them little kids, yo, they get out there and fucking it up, bro. I'm like, goddamn.
Friday nights. I've never heard of this shit,
bro. I used to watch when I dated this chick that had a son, and I used to watch that with the little son, and you know so yeah, I'm gonna go Friday All American Friday Night Lights. Last Chance U. I love the awareness that it brings. I love the storylines, but it reminds me a little bit of Two-A-Days from MTV. So yeah. If you're old enough, if you remember that, like if you remember Two-A-Days.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah,
in my
Hoover,
high school days, we
Alabama.
did that shit.
Yeah. Well, no, the Hoover High School team, Hoover, Alabama, like that high school team was one of the greatest teams ever in the nation. But then they all got caught for fucking cheating, I think, or some shit like that. Well, I mean, you know, you maintain those titles somehow. You're bringing kids from out of county lines, like, you know, someone's doing steroids. Like,
there's got to be some
whatever.
sketchy shit going on.
Yeah. So to round it out, I'll go Ballers. All right, just because of all the cameos and like, you know, I like the way that they combine, you know, like the celebrity aspect of this shits, and then also what you doing? All right, I'll be out in a minute. Like fucking look. Ah, shit. Sam, can you go close my door, please? First. Thank you. Fuck that little dog up, though. Sorry, my sister pulled up. We about to go out. So yeah, to round it out, though, I am gonna go Ballers just because of all the cameos. I like the way they combine, you know, the real life, like, you know, Hollywood celebrity life and shit. I'm gonna go with Blue Mountain State second, okay? Just because like that comedy is classic. Like when Thad is like when the one homie finally becomes the starting QB and Thad is like, what is that you're about? Well, let me see the condom that you're about to put on my starting quarterback's penis, and then fucking takes a condom, opens it up, and then rips it out, takes his beer, pours it into the fucking condom, and like you just start seeing multiple holes just pouring out. Like that scene alone, like, and I recently shared that on my Facebook page, and I was just like, oh my gosh, like yes, like I had teammates that like those situations had happened where it was like some dumbass forgot to bring theirs, and it's like, hey yo, let me see, like, what do you before you take my homie into this room? I need to know. Because I know that you have one. I need to know. And like that's been like a real life thing. And they put like a comedic twist to like a real life situation where it's like, no, this really happens. And he's like, And she's like, she turns to the quarterback. She's like, no, please have my baby. And like, he's like, get out my house, you psycho woman. Like, just that skit alone. Hell, the drunk Olympics when they fucking
Yes. The drunk Olympics are phenomenal. The drunk Olympics,
the
oh my God.
drunk Olympics when they fucking when she's running down the field. Just
I was tearing up when I watched that, dude. I still laugh my fucking ass off.
Bro,
That's,
Blue Mountain
classic.
State, that if y'all remember the old school iPod where you had like little circular thing, you know what I'm talking about? Remember that iPod? If y'all remember that iPod and Blue Mountain State, I had Blue Mountain State downloaded on that shit. It was the only shit that I had.
Really?
That shit got me through a whole deployment.
The dude who plays Thad is phenomenal in that.
Yeah, and he plays Jack Reacher. He plays Jack Reacher.
He's big time now. Yeah, he's Jack Reacher now.
So, hey, yo, shout out to that show because you created a star in Thad. And there was also a movie spinoff. Raj, I see you little ass backstage. You should have never motherfucking left. All right. And then finally, I have the league first. I don't care if certain jokes don't age well. Listen, I am watching it for comedic purposes. I am not watching it because that's a reflection of who the fuck I am. But I do copy and paste that YouTube link of Ruxin's dialogue where he is like, listen, I will from end to end. So like when he goes into that dialogue and sends that message from his work computer, we all know that person in the office that is like talk fantasy and they shouldn't talk fantasy at work where it's like, yo, because your fantasy talk is just a little too much. You know, we all know that person that just trash talks their way through it. And honestly, we need to bring that back. I miss that element of fantasy football. Like I miss that element of being a group in a league and what it meant to be in a league where it's like, no, like, yeah, I'm cool with this person, but I am going to fucking wreck you. Like it is what it is, you know.
He went for the fucking jugular in that one.
He went for the jugular. I won't repeat the things that he says because I'm pretty sure this episode would just demonetize real fucking quick.
Well, and I think this show's like improvised, so I wouldn't be shocked if this was all Nick Kroll's like fucking dark ass humor just off the top of his head, you know?
No. But let's go ahead. Let's get into some outros. And because we're doing outros, we'll let little Raj's ass. We'll let Raj's little ass back on the camera.
Oh, he didn't send me
comedic relief.
Fuck you, Robbie.
Fuck you, Raj. Start your outro. Let's go so I can wrap this
Wait,
up.
yo, I don't even get to rank my fucking TV shows.
If Raj ranks his, I'm leaving.
Rapid fire.
That's
Fat's an asshole.
Oh, he fucking left. All right, yo. Last place. Actually, yeah. Last place.
Pat, he was fucking around.
All right, anyways. Fucking last place. All-American. Fucking teen drama. Fuck that show. Next. Friday Night Lights. After that, Ballers. After that, Last Chance U, basically Gridiron Gang, IRL. Then, next, Blue Mountain State. First, the league. I probably missed one. I don't give a fuck. The league's the best football.
Did you write these down? Did you do this like it was a fucking homework assignment?
No,
He
I
did.
rapid fire.
He gave a fuck.
Turn, do your outro. Let's get it.
Good. All right, follow me on Twitter at FFB Rush. That's it. I'll see you here Friday.
You're just so fucking special.
All right. I am, motherfucker. Damn. Also invite me to SFB. What the fuck, yo? Haven't gotten that shit yet.
You haven't gotten your SFB invite?
No, sir.
Probably because you changed your motherfucking Twitter name, dumbass.
I changed that shit on Scott Fishbowl too. Don't worry.
Okay, well, hey, I'm just saying. He probably like, who the fuck is this? Z2, run it.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. You're not lagging for once. Come on.
I like how the only time we get him is when his outros.
The break will end soon.
He just fucking.
I couldn't hear what he said. Oh,
He
shit. Damn.
I'm sorry, Daddy.
Fuck.
You guys can find him at Z2 Fantasy. He does fucking the best artwork on the fucking internet for Twitter and on football related items.
Great stuff. Yeah.
If you want your AVIs made, you should hit him up for fucking Scott Fishbowl.
Yes,
AVIs.
please send me my Scott Fishbowl Abby.
Content, so go check that.
I want
out.
fucking Guard of the Gods on the back of my Abby. I'll send you a picture of this shit.
You can hit him in the DMs. He also did my fucking videos, CMC intro. So once again, check his shit out. Even if he posted that, doesn't mean he's inactive.
He said, "I'm going for SFB 33." Oh shit. Boom, clot.
Yeah,
David, take it away.
You can follow me at David G Sports TV. You can follow our podcast, TBQ Sports, at TBQ Sports. Yeah, feel free to hook us up with a follow, a subscription, a like, even a DM if you want to, talk things out. If you want to join the network, as long as you don't show me any dick pics or feet pics, I'm good. So,
David, why would anybody be sending you dick pics? I get the feet pics, like I understand that part.
I like how that's you get the feet pic. Like, yeah, that makes sense.
Because people are weird, but I don't think that they're weird enough to cross that line. And if they are, well, man, that just means that you're that good at looking of a motherfucker, bro.
I mean, it's what can I say? I'm like a tractor beam of dick. No, I'm kidding.
I mean, hey, it's the perfect way for us to round out.
There we go.
Peng.
What's up? All right, you can so a couple things. You catch me at fantasysixpack.net. Good shit there. Shout out to fucking Quinn for the follow Friday. Got a lot of new followers, so thanks to him for that. That was huge. Always props for anyone that gives a shit about somebody else, no matter what, even if it's not me. I also might be writing for a new team. I will give you as officialities if that occurs. Should be done by next week if we do go for it. So catch my best ball stuff. It might be on a bigger platform there too. So
it's your boy Rumboyz Robbie. Listen, this has been an amazing show. Avs, I'm really disappointed in you. Because that means now I have to show up to work drunk on Tuesday when you guys go ahead and win the Stanley Cup. Or maybe I have to call out Tuesday. Or maybe they just give us a day off because my office is right next to the fucking stadium. They're probably like, let's not deal with this shit. So yeah, we're going to figure out how that adventure goes. I'm probably going to vlog. I think I might vlog that weekend. So make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe here to our YouTube channel. Follow me on Twitter, Rumboyz Robbie. Rumboyz spelled a Z-N-E-T on all other social media platforms. Shout out to Craig for winning the All 22 giveaway tonight on tonight's episode.
And it's birthday.
Ladies and gentlemen, it ain't about you. It ain't about how you fucking start. It's about how you finish. Cheers to me. Cheers to you. And all the rum boys and girls. We love and appreciate you. Dilly dilly.
There we go.
Shout out to Mutant League.